Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome to Touro
Touro
Libraries.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the Touro College Libraries. In this video, we will be introducing you to the many resources, tools, and services that are freely available. Here's what we'll cover. 1. We'll start off with a brief overview of what Touro Libraries can do for you. 2. We'll show you how to connect to the library website and gain access to the countless e-resources available online. 3. We'll talk about how to find books and ebooks through the online catalog. 4. We'll show you how to request books from other Touro library locations, as well as how to utilize our interlibrary loan service. 5. We'll get you started with databases and tips for searching. 6. We'll introduce citation and share some helpful resources to support this step of the research process. 7. Finally, you'll learn about the many ways you can get in touch with our staff and stay connected with the Touro College Libraries. While we encourage you to watch the full video, timestamps are provided so you can jump back to a section to revisit any of the topics. For accessibility, closed captions are available. We hope this orientation is just the beginning of your exploration of all that the Touro Libraries have to offer.
If you're new to our library system, you might be wondering what we can do for you. In order to get the most out of your tuition money and increase your odds of academic success, check out all the great resources and services that your Touro Libraries offer. We have 11 locations across 3 boroughs to provide you with assistance no matter what campus you attend. For your ultimate convenience, however, many of our library resources can be accessed online from the comfort of your own home or wherever else you find yourself. You can now log into your library account using your Touro1 username and password. Our library collection consists of over 120 subject-specific databases, giving you quick access to authoritative academic articles and almost 350,000 ebooks, not to mention our print collection of books, journals, magazines, and newspapers. We also offer free streaming videos on a variety of subjects, as well as help with research, writing, and citations. If a book or other material is not available at the location that you prefer, you can request that it be sent to your home library. Just look for the request button at the library catalog. Also, if there is a book or article that you need that Touro does not own, we can still get that for you too, through our interlibrary loan program. If you ever find yourself frustrated by research papers or projects in your classes, the library is here to help. Either talk to a librarian in person or check some of our online resources. LibGuides is a great place to go when first starting your research. Find information on the best books, databases, and websites to use for the specific subject that you're studying. We also created one LibGuide full of video tutorials, from database search strategies to research tips. Click on this link to access our video collection. Many students say that the most difficult part of their research assignment is just getting started. If you're interested in more information about finding, evaluating, and using research in your coursework, look for the ProQuest Research Companion Database. PQRC is an easy, intuitive, and informative database that will guide you through the research process. With short videos and text, you will learn how to effectively find, evaluate, cite, and use information. Go to our library website, click on Databases, and scroll down to ProQuest Research Companion. Visit the library homepage at www.tourolib.org to find our locations and hours, talk to a librarian by phone, email, or live chat, and to access the wonderful world of information that has been made available just for you.
Connecting to all of the Touro College Libraries resources is as easy as entering your Touro1 username and password. From your computer or device, open your favorite browser, and in the address bar at the top, type in tourolib.org. You can also search in the address bar something like Touro Library, which will search through Google since I'm using Chrome, and you get to the same website, tourolib.org. Once on our homepage, you could try searching using Quick Search to efficiently search through all of our resources. Simply by clicking in the box or clicking Login, you will be prompted to enter your Touro1 credentials. I have my username and password saved in the browser, but here you would enter them and click Login. Once we're logged in, we can access all of the library's resources, including comprehensive databases, a huge selection of ebooks, streaming videos, and more. If you should need help at any point, you could click on this box towards the top of the website. This will bring you to our chat where you could chat directly with our staff. Should you have any issues with your Touro1 account, you could go to touro1.touro.edu, and on this website you can find your username, reset your password, or connect directly with the help desk here. From this page, you could submit a ticket, or as you see on the bottom, there's the phone number to the help desk, or send an email to help@touro.edu.
To get started using the many online resources available to you, first go to the Touro College Libraries website, tourolib.org. That is tourolib.org. To find an ebook, click on the books icon that says catalog underneath it. Now you're all set to start searching the catalog. Our catalog includes physical books that are housed at the various Touro College libraries and ebooks that you can access remotely. If you are searching for a specific book, you can search by title or author to see if it is available. For example, let's say I'm looking for the book Ethics in Physical Therapy. I would begin typing that into the search box. And then I would click Go. The one I am looking for is written by Nancy R. Kirsch, and the full title is Ethics in Physical Therapy, a Case-Based Approach. I would scroll down, and from here I can see that the book is available at both the Bayshore and Midtown Library in physical book form, but it is also available as an ebook. I would click into this book, and then click here to access the electronic book. Now I can go through the book, chapter by chapter, to find the information that I am looking for. Let's go back to the search. Let's say that instead of knowing the specific author or title, you wanted to search by subject matter. You could do that by typing into the search box. Let's say, for example, you were looking for a book about knee injuries. I would type in knee injuries and click Go. There are 263 results found. Some of the books will be the ones that are physical books at the libraries, and others will be ebooks. You can tell by under location, it would say TC ebooks underneath for all of the ebooks. Let's go to an advanced search. For an advanced search, you can limit your results by location, type of material, language, and date published. So let's go back to that knee injuries search. Type it into the box. And then let's say we really only wanted ebooks, because let's face it, we're all working from home right now and remote access is extremely important. So you would highlight TC ebooks, language, English, and if you are looking for a book that was published within the last decade, type in 2010-2020. then click Submit. Now all of your results will be books that were published within the last 10 years, and only ones that are ebooks will come up. Search through and you can find the information that you need.
Sometimes, you may find a book in the library catalog that is only available at a location far from you. Rather than travel to this location to pick up the book, users may request for the item to be delivered to a Touro Library location convenient for you. This option is available through our intra-library loan service. Intra meaning between Touro Library locations. To submit a request for delivery, go to the item record on the library website and find the Request button. Type in your name and Touro ID barcode number. Finally, select the preferred pickup location. Your item will be sent to that location and you will be notified when it is available for pickup. The request feature may also be used to place a hold on items that are currently checked out. Once an item is available at the requested location, users have 1 week to pick it up. Please note that the intra-library request service is only available for physical circulating materials. This does not include ebooks, e-journals, reference texts, and course reserves. But what can you do if the Touro Libraries do not own a copy of the book you need or do not have access to an article as part of our database subscriptions? Thankfully, Touro Libraries offers a free and convenient interlibrary loan service to connect you with the materials you need. Click the Services menu from the library homepage and find the Request Materials from Another Library ILL option. Interlibrary loan sounds similar to intra-library loan, but means between Touro Libraries and non-Touro Libraries, rather than between locations in the Touro system. Touro Library staff do the work for you to locate the item you need at non-Touro Libraries and to arrange delivery to a requested Touro location, or to your email in the case of ebooks or online journal articles. To submit a request for an item through interlibrary loan, click the Request button to open our online form. Fill out the requested information. Make sure to include your Touro email address to verify your status as a member of the Touro Libraries. Fill out as much detail as possible about the book or journal article to help staff locate the correct item. Make sure to plan ahead when requesting items through intra or interlibrary loan, as a request can take between 48 hours for electronic resources and up to a week or two for physical items.
Understanding databases. Databases include articles collected from many different periodical publications, including scholarly journals, magazines, and newspapers, making them easier to search. Certain databases will also include ebooks or streaming video. Some databases are multidisciplinary or cover lots of different subjects, while some are specialized and include only articles in a certain area. Some databases will provide full text of every article while others may provide only the citation and abstract for some items. To get started, look for the database icon on the library homepage. From here, you can see the most popular multi-subject databases, or use the drop-down menu to see recommended databases grouped by subject. Hover over the information icon for more details. Databases are more sophisticated than other search engines you've probably used, but it's easy to get started. You can find great, high-quality information starting with just a simple keyword search. If you want to take your searching to the next level, try out some of the search options, like limiting by date, to only full-text or scholarly articles, or experimenting with subject terms. Lastly, another great benefit of databases is that most have built-in tools for saving and emailing articles, plus automatically generating citations in different styles. Database searching. Tips for searching academic databases. Google is an invaluable resource, but it can't access everything that's available on the internet. The majority of high-quality academic research, like articles from scholarly journals, is only available through subscription databases, like those Touro pays for you to have access to. These databases compile the articles from issues of many different journals and allow you to search across all of them at once. Free web searching and library databases are both excellent sources of information, but each resource has distinct strengths. Google is great for finding background information, examples of popular opinion, updates on current events, and for accessing most government publications. Although you can find some academic research articles, especially using tools like Google Scholar, your best bet for scholarly material is library databases. This is where you'll find the most in-depth, high-quality research on your subject that has been vetted and approved by other experts in the field. Databases are more particular about what you enter into your search than Google is. It's important to be specific and take advantage of their various search tools to find what you need efficiently. A few basic tools, like Boolean operators, truncation, quotes, and advanced search options, can help you to speed up the searching process. Use AND to combine your search terms when it's necessary for all of them to appear in each search result. The more terms you combine with AND, the fewer results you will retrieve, as more conditions need to be met. If you have a group of synonyms or related terms, only one of which would be necessary to make a document relevant, combine these words with OR. This will give you more results, as only one of the linked words will need to appear in each document returned. Many search engines, including most databases as well as Google, will allow you to substitute a special character or wildcard for one or more letters of a search term. When used at the end of a term, the wildcard allows you to search for all possible variations on the word at once. To use this tool, first think of all of the different forms a keyword might take. Compare these words to see what parts they all have in common and where they begin to differ. Keep as much of the word stem as possible to avoid accidentally retrieving unrelated results. For example, if you enter ADVERTIS asterisk into your search, it will retrieve documents with advertising, advertisement, advertisements, or advertiser, or any other word that shares these same first 8 letters. Placing quotes around a word or phrase will ensure that they are found in the document exactly as you have entered them. This is particularly useful for names and compound or common phrasing. Avoid placing quotes around sentences or long strings of words, however, since it's unlikely that another author would use those exact words, even if he was writing about your topic. For an example of some of these search tricks in action, look at the following search for articles on drug abuse in teenagers. We've used truncation to include all forms of teen, teenager, and teenage, plus their plurals. And is used to combine the different ideas in our topic to show that they all need to be present in our results. But OR is used between synonyms, since only one term would need to appear. If you wanted to go further, you can also specify where in each document the search terms are found, like in the author, title, or the abstract. Even if you take the time to build an organized, specific search, you will rarely find exactly what you need on the first results page. Database searching is all about trial and error and continually refining your approach, so don't be afraid to keep tweaking your search to see what works best. Most results screens will give you many options for doing it. Try adding, subtracting, or switching out different keywords. You can also limit your results by source or document type, date range, or to those tagged with certain subject terms. As you search, you'll become more familiar with the topic and the particular vocabulary used to describe it, so always be on the lookout for possible new keywords. Some databases will include the full text of some or all of the articles that it includes, but others will only have the citation and abstract. But just because one database doesn't have the full text of a document doesn't mean that another database that Touro subscribes to won't either. To check to see if you have access to an article, click on the article linker icon and look for links available to TCNY students. And remember, to find additional resources about these or any other topics related to research and library use, don't forget to visit the Student Services page on the library website.
Citation. What, when, why, and how. First, what is citation? When you cite, you are providing your reader with identifying information about where the quote, information, or idea that you're using came from. Who put together those particular words, came up with the particular idea, discovered the fact that you are referencing in your paper? When you cite, you'll follow a particular set of rules, a citation style, that will tell you how to format that information. When should you cite your source? You are going to cite anytime you quote particular words that are not your own, anytime you paraphrase or summarize ideas that are not your own, or reference facts or another source of information. Now the question, why are you citing? There are 3 reasons. Of course, you're citing to give credit to the source of the information, so that you don't plagiarize. Researchers, scholars, journalists, and writers do a lot of work to discover the information or come up with the ideas that you're using, and so don't take credit for their work. But there are other reasons. You are demonstrating authority, that you know what you're talking about. You've done your research and aren't just making up information that supports your point. Similarly, when you read articles or other sources of information, you can check if the writer has provided citations, has demonstrated that they know what they're talking about. And finally, citing also helps your reader. When you provide detailed citation information, your reader can easily find the exact same source that you used. When other writers cite, this helps you as well. If you find a particularly interesting article in your research, you may find it useful to look at the citation list for that article. Chances are you'll find other interesting articles there. There are 3 terms you may hear from your professor when they ask you to cite: MLA, APA, and Chicago or Turabian. These are the 3 major citation styles. They tell you how to cite. Your professor will tell you which one to use. Regardless of what citation style you use, there are 2 major elements. You will have a list at the end of your paper. You may hear this called a works cited list, a bibliography, or a references list. Here, you'll include every single source you use in your paper, with all the information another person might need to find the source. Probably, this will include the author's name, the name of the book or article, when it was published, and, if it's an online source, the URL. In addition to the list, you will have in-text citations. Every time you quote particular words, or paraphrase, or summarize, or reference an idea or information, you will note the source of that information either in parentheses after the quote or sentence, or in a footnote at the bottom of the page. Touro Library has a guide that will walk you through the how of citation. You can access the citation guide by going to tourolib.org, the library homepage, clicking For Students, and then clicking the Cite tab. There are several useful sources available on this page. Note that on the left-hand side we have links to pages for each of the major citation styles. If we click 1, MLA, we get a brief overview of how MLA works, a detailed how-to guide for MLA style citation, as well as external links that have some more information. The how-to guide, you can see, demonstrates how to format citation information for different kinds of sources, books, websites, tweets, and others, and how to set up your in-text citations, how to handle sources with a dozen authors or no authors, and how to format quotations. In addition, we have some tools that can save you some work in the citation process. On the right side, we have links to citation managers and citation generators. Citation managers, like RefWorks, you use throughout the research process. As you find articles or books you want to use, you import the information into the Citation Manager app, and when you're ready, you can easily generate your complete works cited list. To use a citation generator like Noodle Tools, you input the citation information, author, title, publication, year, etc., into the tool individually for each source, and the generator will create the citation for you. In addition, many of the library's databases and search engines let you automatically generate the citation. While all these tools can save you some work, they're not perfect, and sometimes they'll generate the citation incorrectly, even leaving out essential information. So it's important for you to know what the citation should look like so you can correct any mistakes.
Touro Library staff is here to help you access tools and resources, as well as answer any other library-related or research questions you may have. There are a number of ways you can connect with us. On the library website, find the Ask a Librarian button. On this page, you can use our live chat feature to contact library staff in real time during business hours. Tweet us at Touro Libraries. Search through our Q&A database. Send us an email or give us a call. You can also find a convenient link to the Help Desk portal for technical support. To contact staff at a particular location, and to find more location information, visit the Locations and Hours page linked at the top left of the screen. For more personalized assistance, you may book a meeting via the link on our Library Resources for Remote Teaching page. Connect with us on social media at Touro Libraries. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Not only can you find updates on library resources, tips, tools, and other important announcements, you can also get to know our staff a little better as well. No matter how you prefer to connect with us, we are here to help you get the most out of the Touro College Libraries. You may be wondering how Touro Libraries are operating in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. We can assure you that we are continuing to provide timely support whether working remotely or not. Please refer to your local Touro Libraries location for more details about reopening. You may also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook for the latest updates. We thank you for your patience and understanding with delays in delivering intralibrary and interlibrary loan requests. Above all, we are prioritizing your safety as we work to reopen on-site services and access to our physical collections. Stay safe, stay healthy.
Thanks for watching.
That was pretty good.